A man is shot and killed while handing out political flyers in Detroit.
A second person, a 19-year-old woman, is still in the hospital this morning. The shooting happened last night on Drexel Street on the city's east side. That's where we find 7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith. And Matt, have we heard from the nonprofit the victims were working for?
Yeah, just overnight. So this is brand new information coming in from them. Obviously, they're frustrated because this is the exact type of thing that they get involved in politics to do, to stop violence on the street, amongst other things. They were simply trying to get the vote out, and now they are calling this a senseless act of violence. It's been nearly 12 hours since the shooting, but so far no one's in custody following the shooting that injured a 24-year-old man and injured that 19-year-old woman. The literature looked like this, urging people to get out the vote ahead of the midterm elections, though it's not known if it had anything to do with the shooting itself. And we've gotten conflicting news indicating that the victim knew the shooter, then that they didn't know the shooter, but that there was a concern about canvassing in this particular neighborhood because people that the man knew. Whatever the case, police are now investigating as the young woman is recovering at the hospital. And new this morning, the group Good Jobs Now family released a statement saying, quote, "In a week filled with so much senseless violence, we are devastated to confirm that 2 members of the Good Jobs Now family were shot while going door to door encouraging their community to vote and take ownership of our democracy." Their statement went on to say, quote, "All of us at Good Jobs Now are shocked and heartbroken by this violence. Please join us in forming a community of support around the victims and their families." This is a particularly interesting case because you're just trying to figure out how exactly did this happen. It's 7 o'clock, not necessarily that dark when the shooting initially happened, but we are understanding that the people who shot at those victims, they came between 2 houses and it all came together very quickly. Obviously, police are still investigating this and need help. If anybody knows anything, you're asked to come forward. For now, we're live in Detroit this morning. Matthew Smith, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you very much, Matt. Of course, we want all those folks to hang out flyers and all that to be safe.